Well, hello everyone, the Division 7 Cup Final awaits us today at Mayesbrook Park once again. And when I tell you this game could really go either way, Debden Sports versus Ridgeway Rovers, second versus third in terms of the league standings. Both these sides have beaten each other at some point this year. An incredibly close encounter we anticipate today. Debden currently in second place. They're 2 points clear of Ridgeway Rovers in the league. Boast a much better goal difference than them. However, if they are to lose their final game of the season to Epping Forest Falcons and Ridgeway win against Ping City Phoenixes, they'll overtake them and finish second place in Division 7. They won't be on the players' minds today though. They'll have their full attention on this cup final. But they will have flashbacks to what happened last week where Debden did beat Ridgeway 4-0. Goals in that game from Augustus Lawrence, Alex Williams and 2 from Shane Mitchell. But when we flash back to September, it was a completely different story. Ridgeway winning 3-1 away from home. So this is what I mean about a close encounter. Our referee for this one as well will be John Grocott. And the nice 4G at Mayesbrook Park. We're in that nice part of the year as well where the short sleeve shirts are back on, the thermals have come off. Getting towards that warmer weather where summer is on the horizon. And whenever we get to April or May, we know that cup finals continue to make appearances. So there's your starting 11s for today. It'll be Ridgeway to get us underway, going from right to left in the first half in the blue and white. A cloudy but warm day. And another day for a cup final. The Division 7 Cup Final underway here at Mayesbrook Park. And taking it on from the halfway line. This could drop nearly. Good goalkeeping in the end. It's floated in towards the penalty area. Not claimed at the first attempt. Complaints for a foul. Ridgeway can drive forward here and take the shot off from distance. Oh, lovely ball through the middle. Very, very good goalkeeping to come and meet the danger. That's a lovely ball behind as well. 1 or 2 complaints for offside. The flag has stayed down and it's through towards that far post and just needed better contact with the finish. Oh, look at that throw on too. And there's Akers in front. Pulled it towards the edge of the 6-yard box, but good defending to send that behind for a corner. Both sides enjoying spells of possession and both creating a few chances as well. Nothing clear cut just yet, but Debden move forward on this left hand side. Across the face of goal! Odunsi gets on the end of it. I just said there was nothing clear cut. Our first clear cut chance of the game rolled across the 6-yard box and Debden take the lead. was a nice ball played out on towards that left-hand side and just drilled it across that corridor of uncertainty. Keeper couldn't come. Adunsi got on the end of it and fired it into the roof of the net. Back underway with Debden up by 1 goal, and they're in behind once again here. If they can create a bit of room for themselves and get the shot away, and it's just wide of the post. That one's high and looping, and it's met at the far post as well, and it really should be 1-1 maybe. The flag is up. Wouldn't have counted.
Yes.
They do move the ball around nicely, do Debden, and it was dealt with in there in the end.
Good lead. Time.
A half-decent attendance for this cup final as well today. That's floated in towards the penalty area. They're queuing up to tap this one in. Oh, can't believe they didn't make the most of it, but the flag was up in the end. Oh, lovely back heel down the channel. Oh, it's good defending. Oh, this is a fantastic opportunity now, but it's being pulled back. I can see the complaints, can understand the complaints really, because it looked like Debden was in behind. And it's a red card. Now that does come as a bit of a surprise to me. It was inside of Debden's half where the challenge was, and there was a man over for Ridgeway, but they're down to 10 men now. That one's flung in towards that penalty area, and it falls as well. Cleared off the line. Opportunity now for Ridgeway at the end of the first half, and it's a decent stinging effort in towards that bottom right corner, but a decent save. Whipped in towards that penalty area. Now referee John Grocott does blow for half time. Well, Debden took the lead, in around the 25th minute. A nice finish in the end by Adunsi. But just moments ago, the talking point, the red card. Really, Debden were in behind, and I was surprised an advantage wasn't played. The red card was distributed, and no complaints really from Ridgeway. In real time, I thought it was a little bit harsh, but nevertheless, John Grocott stuck with his initial thinking. So Ridgeway have got to play with 10 in this second half, and they've got to find themselves a goal as well. They will not want a repeat of last week, will Ridgeway? They lost 4-0 in that one to Debden. They would love something similar to September where they won 3-1. They've got a big task in front of them though, as we're back underway for this second half. Oh, and that's not dealt with at the far post. There's a complete breakdown there in communication between Debden. Nicely held up and ball moving forward. It's a little bit difficult to deal with. And it's just going to dribble wide. Oh, what a chance. Really should be 2-0. Switch of play and the shot comes in, but a simple save in the end. Oh, look at that for a pass. With backspin on it as well, that's a inviting ball to go chase. so much time at the far post. Just needs to get that ball down. Eventually cleared by Ridgeway. That's a lovely run from the back. And put across the face of goal, but to no success. Another fantastic run. Look at this driving forward. Oh, and it's a fantastic save. What a run from right back. And eventually the referee does bring it back for the free kick. It's an opportunity from about 25 yards out. Favours a left footer. Trying to find that far corner, but it's well gathered. Ridgeway have really grown into this second half. And they've got themselves a corner once again. They're looking the more likely here. Complaints that that ball has gone out. It's not gone out in the end, and it's in! It's Memoir! Well, Debden seemed to switch off. They were convinced that that ball had gone out as it was coming in towards the penalty area. Ridgeway continued. A fantastic header across goal. And just guided through the defender's legs at that near post. And now we really do have a game on our hands. The cramp is starting to kick in as well. Advised the free kick nicely. Was losing possession and just waited for a quick challenge.
Second, get second.
Not to any success though from the free kick.
Good, Nick. Second ball. Well done, Neil. Who's there?
Debden really seems to have switched off in this second half. What a chance!
Neil! Neil! Well done, George.
And that could have been the winner for Ridgeway in the dying embers of this game. They've got another one here. Oh, lovely ball. Into towards that far post. Oh, couldn't have got better contact on the header, really. Now it's Debden's turn to come forward. They're queuing up at the far post, surely to knock it home. Oh, I just took too long about it. I cannot believe this game is only 1-1. They're convinced it's a corner on the touchline. No corner given. Debden's still moving forward here though on this left-hand side. Oh, that's a lovely reversal ball. Just needs to create a little bit of space and get the shot away, but a decent save. Ridgeway have performed absolutely superbly in this second half to get the game to this stage. Well, there is full time. Debden 1, Ridgeway 1, nothing between the two sides. And it's penalties that await us in this Division 7 Cup final. A fabulously entertaining game. Full credit to Ridgeway for bringing it back from 1-0 down with only 10 men. But now anything can happen from 12 yards. I did say before the game, anticipate a really tight game between the two of them. I didn't expect this tight. So from 12 yards to get us going, the sun in the goalkeeper's faces. Decent penalty in towards that bottom right corner. Keeper guessed the right way, but nicely stroked home. for 1-1. Oh, it's over the bar. And Debden take the lead early on. Too much power behind the penalty. This for 2-0, and to give Debden a real sense of comfort. Oh, and it's almost like a carbon copy. Just blazed over the bar. And that's handed Ridgeway a lifeline. This for 1-1 again. Oh, and it's smashed off the crossbar. Well, we've had 4 penalties, 1 scored. Amazingly, we're on to Debden's 3rd penalty taker, and it's still 1-0. John Grocott not happy with how that ball has been positioned initially, having to replace the ball. Doesn't matter anyways. Nicely tucked away into the bottom left corner. Debden 2 up. It is interesting, all the mental factors that play into it. The replacing of the ball, sometimes it affects how things are. You just want to step up and score your penalty. And score your penalty you do. There's 2-1. Ridgeway's first penalty to be taken successfully. This for 3-1 then to Debden. And it will mean that Ridgeway have to score. Oh, and it's hit the post. And now suddenly, everything alters once again. Score to level. And it will be sudden death on the 5th penalty. Oh, underneath the goalkeeper and in. And it is sudden death. This penalty shootout roughly sums up Ridgeway's game. They looked down and out at one point, and then suddenly a fantastic second half performance, and they're still in it. Oh, they've got to score their next penalty as well, because that's a fantastic penalty to that bottom left corner. To save, to win the Division 7 Cup, to score to stay in, and send us even further. And further we go. What a penalty that is. Lifted into the top right corner. That is fabulous. From 12 yards once again to make it 4-3 to Debden. Saved! Oh, it wasn't the best of penalties by any means. No power, no real conviction in the strike. And talk about the storybook hero to be Memoir to step up. The man that got the equaliser to send it to this stage. To step up from 12 yards and win the cup for Ridgeway. He scores! And Ridgeway are your Division 7 Cup champions. It's Memoir the hero. It's Ridgeway's day in the sun. that justifies that fantastic second half performance from them. With 10 men, they've come from behind and won on penalties. I said I anticipated a close encounter. We went all the way to spot kicks, and even at 2-2 on spot kicks, when we went to sudden death by the 5th penalty takers, still couldn't think of who was going to take it. But it is the Rovers, Ridgeway Rovers, that win the Division 7 Cup. Commiserations to Debden then. They gave it their all. They know if they get even a point against Epping Forest Falcons on their last game, they'll surely clinch second place. The title race was already over before their final games. So referee John Grocock and his team pick up their medals. Kept the game flowing in a fabulously entertaining game.
Okay, now please put your hands together for our gallant beaten harness, Debden Sports.
So Debden Sports pick up their runners-up medals. They started the first half really strongly. That goal from Adunsi looked like that they were going to push on, but it wasn't to be in the end for them. They've had a good campaign this year. It'll surely back them for second place in Division 7. They just fall short at the final hurdle though in this cup final. A nice applause as well from the spectators just towards this right hand side. And to pick up their winners' medals, Ridgeway Rovers, avenging that 4-0 defeat from last week against Debden in the biggest stage of them all in the cup final. It was Menoir that got the goal and scored the winning penalty, the number 15 there.
Let's go!
They fought really, really well. They just won it in the end. And they'll have half an eye on second place towards the last game of the season, as long as results go in their favour. I've been Lewis Henderson. I do hope you have enjoyed coverage of this one provided by WD Sports. Plenty more cup finals still to come heading into May. So your Division 7 Cup champions then. They came from behind. They did it the hard way. But they are your Division 7 Cup champions, Ridgeway Rovers.
Hola, pues.